Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Makeover Monday number 17. So, usually when I do a Makeover Monday, it's a makeover of a colorway that already existed, and it usually replaces something. In this particular instance, I had mentioned a while back in, I believe it was Wildcard Wednesday number 74. It was the one that created Ghost of a Flower Child. I mentioned that I wanted to try this again and do something a little different. So, um, I did, and it was a total flop, and you'll see that at the end, the original attempt number 2 at this. And then I tried this because I immediately, as soon as I started working on the second attempt at this colorway, I knew that I screwed up. I used too much water. I didn't have a strong enough base color, blah, 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 yada, yada. Wound up making probably one of the ugliest yarns I've ever made in my entire freaking life. So, this is attempt number 3, and it went really, really well, and I'm really thrilled with how it came out. So, what I did to alter this is I really just kind of intensified the colors, and I left off the flecking. No flecking and no speckling. I think the base color wound up being 3 times as strong. I might have made everything 3 times as strong, to be perfectly honest. I'd have to check my notes, but the way that the yarn looked initially when I first did Wildcard Wednesday number 74, the way it looked when it was wet is how I wanted it to look dry. But as we see time and time again, oftentimes yarn dries surprisingly lighter. So Ghost of a Flower Child came out very ghostly yellow and flecked and very faded and dried flower looking, which is really beautiful, but it's just not how I wanted it to look, knowing how it looked when it was wet. So I decided I was just going to punch up the colors quite a bit. And I had tried that on the second attempt, but things just went south. I did record the video, but I didn't really see much point in sharing it because it was just, it was one of those things where you start doing something and you just immediately know, dang, I screwed up. So, yeah. Anyway, I decided to leave it as is, no flecking, and here's the finished product. I like it a whole lot. It reminds me of really intense chrysanthemums. The gold color in person, I mean, you could almost taste the color, as weird as that sounds. I don't know if that's some form of synesthesia or whatever, but I also included, and you'll see it in a second, the horrendous, horrendous second attempt. Just terrible. It's already been overdyed. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And a special thank you to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you real soon. Bye bye.